Good morning guys, and welcome back to another vlog. I am just getting ready this morning for work, but I think I am going to first pick up the house and get everything in order because I literally cannot concentrate on work stuff if everything is messy. I don't think I have OCD. Clearly because I let our house get messy really quickly, but I also can't concentrate if it's messy. So maybe I'm like a type B OCD person. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do my devotions, and that's basically it to start my day. We have church tonight, so I have to finish up my Thursday devotion. Got in but I got in late last night because it was Wednesday and I helped serve in our youth group at church, and we did a theme night for them, and it was dads and dogs. So we all dressed up like dads, here's some pictures, and grilled out, and it was super fun, and I smelled like hot dogs when I got home. So I think today I'm gonna have to wash my hair again, which I'm so annoyed about because yesterday was my hair wash day, but I don't think, I was just gonna say whatever and just make it to Saturday, but my hair smells like a hot dog, so I don't think I'm gonna stick it out until Saturday. Oh my goodness. That is the worst. I hate when I wash my hair and then I do something like either get super sweaty or jump in a pool or go surfing, and then I have to rewash my hair. But it is what it is. I'd do it again for youth. I'm gonna finish getting up and getting ready in here, and then I'm gonna go and pick up the kitchen, pick up the living room, and get the day started. I've come to the realization that the reason our kitchen gets so messy so fast is because we don't have a dishwasher. So if you don't do the dishes right when you make them, by dinner time you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner plates and everything that you use to make those meals. So I think that is the issue at hand as to why everything gets so messy so fast. While frustrating, I get it. I really should just do it at night, but some days I do, but most of the time I just want to chill at night. So maybe that's something that needs to change so I don't have to do this in the morning. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's go clean some dishes. I really like talking about my devotions because I think it helps me process what I just read. So I'm gonna process that by telling you guys what I just read about. But today was about the purpose of prayer. So in my last vlog, I talked about just the different ways that the Lord speaks to us. So by like the circumstances around us, by scripture, by prayer, by people that are in our community and around us. But today it specifically dove into the purpose of prayer
And I think oftentimes we view prayer as a way of talking to God, but not so much, as I said last week about how I'm a bad listener, but not so much about prayer being a way for God to speak to us or communicate with us. And so that's what today was about. And it referred to the verse John 10:3-4. And it says, the gatekeeper, which is Jesus, opens the gate for him, and the sheep recognize his voice and come to him. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. After he has gathered his own flock, he walks ahead of them, and they follow him because they know his voice. And then it concludes it, not a Bible verse, but just what my book was talking about. And it said, recognition comes from familiarity, and familiarity comes from time spent together. And I think a good way for us to be able to hear God speaking to us when we ask him our questions or ask him what we should be doing, or any of our requests that we're asking God about. I think a big thing is we ask him in our time of need, but we're not really building that relationship with him. And so he can't really speak to us because we don't know his voice. We don't know how to hear him when he does speak. And so that was really, really powerful to me. And I think I'm going to take that, like, recognition comes from familiarity. So we will recognize Jesus' voice when we're in the Word every day, constantly in communication with him, looking for him in the things around us. And then familiarity comes from time spent together. And so actively doing those things makes us familiar with Jesus, and then in return makes us recognize his voice when he speaks to us. And I just thought that was really, really good. Like, a very simple idea, but the purpose of prayer is not just us praying and talking to God. It's giving him space to communicate back to us. And I really like the ending. It gives us like prompt questions or prayer questions to write. And it just said to spend a few minutes writing a prayer to God about something that's on your mind, whether that's a concern or a problem or just something going on. And then spend a few minutes asking God if there's anything he wants to say to you, and like completely emptying your mind. I mean, fully emptying. You have to be so focused. And I genuinely feel like I heard a couple things. And so, yeah, if you want a challenge, go and write a prayer about something that you're going through or something that you want to hear God in, and then sit in silence, like complete silence, no distractions. Don't let your mind wander, just sit in silence. And if there's certain things coming into your heart and into your mind, if they line up with the Word of God, it might be him speaking to you through like you being still. So take that with you, try it. And honestly, I need to do that a lot more. So just wanted to share that. I thought it was really, really powerful and a really good reminder. But now I am going to do some meal prepping, because Isaac and I are I'm going to go work out. He's going to go work. So I'm going to go to the gym, but I wanted to prep our lunches and our dinners because we have church tonight. That way we can just heat it up before we go. And that's what we're doing. So let's go to the kitchen and get that done. So what I decided to make is I'm making eggs and then sausage for breakfast. And I actually put the whole pan into the oven right now, and I'm cooking all of the sausage because it's just easier to like grab and go in the morning. And since I work at school tomorrow, I just will want something super simple, and I'm not going to want to cook that tomorrow morning. So I'm making those, and I'm meal prepping those sausages. Finishing the eggs, I just cooked edamame and rice, which are going to be used for our lunch. I'm making poke bowls that we ate last week, but we're making them at home because it's a lot cheaper, and now we know how to make them. So I'll have to meal prep the rest of like the crab and the vegetables. So I'll go ahead and start cutting that. And then dinner tonight is going to be like a corn salsa with sweet potato and ground beef. So I'm going to make the ground beef now. I'm going to cut up the sweet potato and then make the corn salsa. So a bunch of random stuff. I just want to get it done so that way I don't have to think about it the rest of the night, and then I can do the dishes and not have a whole sink full of dishes tonight. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting everything. The ground beef is meal prepped. The sausages are meal prepped. And then I've slowly got our lunches ready, our dinner chopped up, and then I have my smiley face breakfast. Here is the finished product of our bowl. Now that that is done, I just need to make the corn salsa for dinner, which I won't show you guys, but I have to make the corn salsa, and then I'm gonna make a sandwich for my lunch tomorrow, so that way I don't have to worry about it tonight. And then I'll get started on work things because I haven't gotten to that yet, and I have a few hours of work to do. And then also change of plans with the gym, but I think I'm just gonna work out here because Isaac is out working, and we do like a gym membership, and we do it to where he's the main one, and then he can bring a guest every single time. So he just brings me because it's just cheaper to do it that way. So I can't actually go to the gym without him. So I'm just gonna work out here, and it's just arms, so I can kind of modify and do what I need to do. Maybe not as heavy, but that's okay. Something is something, am I right? But I'm just gonna clean up everything and then get started with work. So let's go do that. I am eating my lunch now. I just got done working out, and Isaac's probably not coming back until like 3, and it's like 1:30 right now. So I'm kind of hungry and figured I would go ahead and eat. And also because we're eating later tonight, I think this will give me time to like digest all this food before we eat dinner later. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on, but it looks so good. Lots of veggies, lots of fiber, lots of good things. I'm gonna pray and then eat this. Playing mermaids isn't the same without Isaac. It's been nice because nobody's been out here all day, which I don't understand because it's like 4 o'clock. So people should be off work. But honestly, since the pool's been done, nobody's been swimming. I've only seen one person swimming in the pool. And then us. So only 2 people. Which I'm not complaining because I would rather have nobody in here so that I can have it all to myself. But it is kind of weird. It's like, why doesn't anybody use this? This is a great angle. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm going to finish swimming and then I'm going to lay out and read again. So, sayonara. So I decided to make coffee before we head to church. We leave the house in about 30 minutes. And so I'm making a maple coffee. I like it sweet. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll fill this with ice, almond milk, and then time for the coffee. I'm also too scared to stir with my straw because it's made of glass and I don't want to have glass shards in my throat, so I mix my coffee with the spoon. Taste test. That is so good. I did it again. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go enjoy this and watch Sunset before Isaac gets home for church. It is 9:20 at night. Our groups went quite a bit over, and so we're headed home to eat dinner.
Only an hour and a half.
Yeah, it only went over an hour and a half, which I love it, but also I'm just so hungry right now that I feel like I can't even function. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, we went to church. It was great. Our group got moved to a smaller group because there was too many girls, and so it was much better this week just because everybody talked. And then the boys are outside and it was freezing. It's literally, how cold is it right now? Okay, it's not that cold. It was 68, but it felt cold. And
Yeah,
I'm in
'cause we're in
shorts. Yeah, feel my legs, they're like ice. So yeah, we're gonna go eat, but that's the end of the night. I guess I
Problems
will.
of living in California. 68 at night is freezing.
All right, well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow for school.
No, not school.
School! Sub as the PE teacher, which is the best position. I always said as a kid that if I were to be a teacher, I wanted to be a recess teacher. Not that that's a thing, but as a kid, that's what I wanted to be, was a recess teacher. And PE comes in close second. And at the school I'm subbing at on Fridays, the PE teacher actually has no classes. And so I legitimately am just on recess and lunch duty all day. So truly the best position ever. So I'm really excited. So I'm on my way there. I also get like 14,000 steps, which is perfect because today is a rest day. And my legs hurt so bad from 2 days ago when I did legs because I haven't done them in deep. So yeah, that's basically it. But I'm so excited. I always feel just like ready to go when I'm a PE sub, and it's not stressful, and the kids love me, and I get to play dodgeball and soccer and tag. It's just a fun role. I'm thankful that the Lord has given me this like little area to make some extra income, but also in an area that I really enjoy, which is sports. So just excited, and that's kind of what I'm doing. It's about 7:15. I am, as the PE teacher, her role is to do like drop off for the students. So I pretty much just stand out there with my whistle and a like construction vest and just help the kids like get onto the playground and watch them before school starts. So that's how I'm starting my day. And then the rest of the day is pretty chill, which I'm thankful for. I am going to stop this here because I'm about 10 minutes from school. I need to call my mom and tell her good morning. So I guess I'll see you probably after, when I'm exhausted and dead and look ratchet. Done with school and I'm on my way home right now, but today was a 10 out of 10 good day. But no, yeah, I'm headed home, and Isaac is meeting up with a friend to go rock climbing, so I'll just be at the house by myself this afternoon. So I'll probably just chill, maybe watch a movie, maybe lay out and swim. I'm not really sure. I think I need a break though for a few, like just to veg, because I am tired still. I got like 12,000 steps and had to use my voice a lot to talk. So I think I need a chill pill, and then I can go about my day for the remainder of the day. But yeah, I'm gonna get off this. Isaac's calling me, so I guess I'll see you whenever I do something. So we're going there just to like support Michaela and hang out with her. So that's what we're doing right now. It's like 1 in the afternoon. So this morning I just went to the beach and they had a big like 6v6 tournament, volleyball tournament. And so yeah, we just watched that for a bit. But now I'm on my way over to Emma's and then we'll head over to our friends for the party. That's basically all I have planned for the Saturday. It's pretty chill. I'm gonna get off this because it is not staying and I'm pretty sure I have a motorcycle cop behind me and I do not want to get pulled over. So I will see you at my friend's get together. Good job, girl. That I like. Hi guys, I found a new spot for my phone. I think this is much better. But I'm leaving the party. I ended up staying until 6 o'clock. It's 6:30 now. I stayed until 6, which was not the plan, but all my friends went that I lead with in our high school youth. And so we just all got to yapping and hanging out. So it was a great time. I love hanging out with them and I'm so thankful for their friendship. But yeah, we stayed for a while. So probably just gonna go home and make dinner and call it a day. Really, today was mostly just going to that party. So my car, the gauge for like the speedometer still doesn't work, and it's now been it's been out since like October of last year. So I just drove all the way to Cerritos with my speedometer not working. But it's okay, I just stay with the speed of traffic. That's all you gotta do. And you won't get pulled over. I mean, I guess you could still get pulled over because I don't really know how fast I'm actually going or how fast the cars next to me are going. But if you don't go faster than the cars next to you, they're probably gonna pull them over before they pull you over. As a rule of thumb. Also, my AC doesn't work, so that was quite the trip up there because it was so hot. And I couldn't do anything about it. We just had to roll down the windows on the highway, which was also fine. But alright, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm almost home. So I guess this might be the last time you see me. Maybe I'll go on a walk later this evening, but yeah. Okay. Bible study with my girls group. We met at 8 a.m. before church at the park just to pray and stuff. And so we just got done with that and now we're headed to coffee. I think we'll be here for like the next hour and then we'll head over to church because 4 of us serve in the high school youth. So we have to go and help lead that. But yeah, we're just on our way to coffee right now. It was like almost impossible to find parking, but we found it and now we're just walking a bit.